Hey, Orange One here. So we're back with Jazz. I think, yeah, I had brought him here to get Cacti to see if you could get that from the store. I will probably just kind of have him hang out here for now. We'll see, kind of, sorry about moving the mic there, but I can actually kind of hear my voice. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. Normally I can't really hear my voice in the recordings. I'm getting like a little bit of feedback. But yeah, we'll just have him wait for a little bit. While he's doing that, what was Silas doing? I've kind of forgotten what I had people doing. Silas was around here, it looks like. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, he's got iron plates, so he was probably heading back to Fort Monroe to build something, I think. Yeah, come back here. And then Swag, what were you doing? You're actually back here just working hard. It's so weird. We've got like all these soldier drones in there. Instead of being soldiers, they're mining. They're settling down, maybe. Looks like all those bodies got taken care of, but we have this food, so if people need it, we'll be able to get the meat. Yeah, I would like to get the cacti going and get a little bit of meat industry, but at the same time, we can live off of the meat that's available to us here very easily. We just get a little bit of power, then we can start crafting that armor. And we don't really need much more than that. I mean, some walls would be nice and some turrets, but we haven't had anyone come our way. We actually haven't had any real attacks either. So why don't you go ahead and give that last thing to this, and then we can maybe work on getting the armor station set up. And the thing about the cactus is the generators are just so much more effective in terms of power production. So if we could get some hydroponic cacti farms and whatnot set up, I think that would be for the best. We do have 30 power there. I think that's enough to craft armor with, right? At least, yeah, heavy armor smithy. Get one of those built in the corner here. Do like something like that if it lets me. No? Like there? Okay. Sounds good to me. Gonna take 10 iron plates. Well, at least Silas has some iron plates here. And then we should be able to get the rest, I think, from what we got going on. Oh, wait, we also had, now I'm also remembering that we had, what's his face here? Our newest prisoner. We try recruiting him? Caravan guard? Yeah, nice. Okay, this has got to be named after someone who requested a hiver. I'm not sure what that really stands for, but welcome to the team, bud. Yeah, that drone guard doesn't want to join us either. Yeah, this dude's gonna be useful. I got a good feeling. We can get him set up well. And Princess. Was it Jig who had some stuff on him? Yeah, you got some weapons and yeah. Why don't you come over here and do a little trade with these guys? Give that extra polearm to one of them and the katana and whatnot as well. Feel like a caravan guard, you would want a polearm. And we should also probably give you decent chest protection because you are a valuable hiver. Princess, on the other hand, I mean, you're a prince really, so we do need to give you some good armor too. I feel like we have a shark around here somewhere that you could have. I mean, that's pretty awful. A visored helmet might actually be better than what you've got on. Go ahead and give that, and then Beanie, I think you also had something worth trading. Or trading. I want to double check. Is it really... It says it's the same. This one gives more of a chance to actually block something that's got better coverage. It's gonna make it so you can't see as well, but I'm okay with that. Let's see. Maybe Beanie. I think you had... Who was it? I just was looking at someone who had... I thought some chest armor. Yeah, Beanie. Go ahead and trade. Give him your good one and wear the not so good one. We gotta protect the princess, I guess. We really do need to get this armor production going. How is this going? Needs 5 more iron plates. Silas, I'm gonna send you back up to Flats Lagoon. Swag, I think I'm gonna keep you here for now. Jazz, you should be able to go in here and maybe get a cactus. We'll see if the game will let us. I'm kind of questioning if it's even necessary for us to do this, but I mean the fact that we can't make more copper means that we're gonna have a hard time our power industry anyways. You do have some cacti. Okay, that's good. Bring those back home. These don't get stuck. And I'll have to keep an eye on Jazz. Make sure he doesn't die. I got a feeling that he is going to die on the way. Whoa, what's going on here? Is it like beak things or something? Oh, nope. Just some gorillas getting owned by some dogs. We could try and attack those guys. I think that we've got enough soldiers that we could do an assault, but I think that I really should focus on getting our industry rolling a little bit more. Yes, how are you doing skill-wise? Your athletics is pretty much all the way leveled up. Still not very good with weapons because I haven't really got you using them. Crossbows you're actually getting okay with though. Okay, you're pretty much where I wanted you. So you go over here. We'll see how that works. Yeah. Go over the blue bridge. And we'll go to Flats Lagoon and see what they have for sale there. Probably not too much of stuff that we want, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, we'll have you go to Flats Lagoon. I'm not really sure why I'm going to Flats Lagoon, because we have the cacti now that we need for the research. But we are going to need more cacti. Actually, yeah, we're going to need to buy more cacti here for our own industry, because we're going to need at least 10 to get our own farming going. And this kind of looks like cacti. Couldn't we just eat that? Not edible cacti. Just need to take thorns off, right? Isn't that like what they do with prickly pear? Travel and repair. I think we're gonna want the travel and repair shop. I'm not seeing anything else that would have farming goods here. Yeah, let's check out this store and see what they got. Oop, no, don't try and steal from them. Yeah, oh wow, they got some really good research here. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You know, we could get some sleeping bags. Probably not the worst plan. Yeah, get some sleeping bags and then we'll bring those back. We're not gonna find any enough fabric to get beds for a little while, I'm thinking. Yeah, judging by the stores here. Because these things, they never have like the raw food, it's always like cooked. So, just something to keep in mind. Maybe you can speed it up just a little bit. Just need to make sure we're keeping an eye on Jazz. Keep on running, like down here. Then run over to like here. We'll get those beds set up pretty soon. And then instead of having people rest here, we'll be able to just have them rest at the base. Is the hope, at least. Okay, maybe see if we can build camping, camp bed. Yeah, we'll do them like just right there for now. And if people get hurt, they can just rest. Or actually, most of the way towards that have 8 armor smithy being complete. That's pretty good. What do we want to do now, Silas? I mean, we could have Silas maybe try and go knock some people out or something. Actually, hold on. Keep on making these beds. I would love to get some workers, but I don't think we're going to be able to get Silas close enough to knock out some workers. We'd also give this to our prince that we just recruited. Or I think it was Beanie that we took away the good armor from. Yeah, let's give Beanie that, and then we'll head down to the southern hive. Maybe try and recruit someone. Okay, come over here, talk to Beanie. And really what we should do at this point is bring some more of these soldiers out. Maybe see if we can recruit this dude. Nope. Never mind. Maybe we bring everyone besides Johannes. I want you guys moving as a team. Yeah, come over here to Fort Monroe and see if you get attacked or not. And Silas, let's send you down. We'll send you over towards the southern hive. And, oop, please don't crash the game. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, we're pretty much at the anthill. Nice. Yeah, you're in the Fog Islands. Let's run over there. No, you don't want to run over there at all, huh? Well, why don't you run over here then? You can get there. That you can do for me, right? Yeah, you're able to path here as long as I'm kind of bringing you along. And then I want you to path over there. Yeah, you're gonna need to go low before you go high. I remember someone was saying, hey, how's the production going? I think I showed it pretty recently, but you can see that that's all maxed out. This we've made a fair amount of good armor. And really what we should do is we should have someone run some of that stuff down. It's just keep on not doing it because it's going to take a fair amount of time IRL. It's kind of tempting now that we got Jazz here. Get him started. Just have him pick up someone. Come on, you can do it, Jazz. Yeah, if we just kind of go with Jazz, we could follow him along there. But I think that we were also taking Silas down to see if he could just abduct a worker. Come up here. And I think the first thing we wanted to do was have you allow for some of this cactus research. Why are you not coming? Oh, you're locked out. I see. And Silas is probably being chased by the Southern Hive right now. Oh, hold on. No, do not fight. You will die. Can pretty much guarantee that. Gotta save, because I've got a feeling the game is like about to crash if I keep on switching between these locations. Let's see. Yeah, Jazz, come over here. And you're close enough. Good. Then farming. Cactus farming. Sweet. And then we're also gonna do maybe hydroponic cactus or something. I don't know. We could do... Oh yeah, we need the AI core for that. That's what was going on. Now I remember. Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep you here for now. I'll just close this. Who are you healing up? Oh, placeholder was kind of hurt. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll go back to Silas and his little southern excursion. We were trying to get a worker, weren't we? We're gonna need to go towards that little village. Saying that we're too fast. So are you gonna stop chasing me then, or what? I feel like that's what he's saying, is that he's gonna stop chasing, but I don't think the Southern Hive really stops chasing. Kinda looks like they did. You know, it's actually been pretty calm at Fort Monroe. I've been very pleasantly surprised by that. Been a lot more calm than IRL for me. I feel like I've just been kind of overwhelmed. I had like a huge backlog when the school year started. I think I had like 10 or 12 videos or something, and because I'm only doing 2 videos for every 3 days, that covered me for like 18 days ahead. And now I'm down to, I think I'm covered for about 10 or 11 days ahead. So as you can tell by that, I'm very grateful that I had that backlog, because I don't think that I would be able to maintain my videos without it, you know? Because like honestly, it's, you know, being a new teacher in a new building, I'm just constantly trying to survive and adapt. Like I have all these lessons from last year and it's actually the same standards, but I don't have access to like any of the materials I had beforehand. And the school I'm at, like, they don't really have lab materials. The curriculum has some stuff, but it's like for their labs. So it's not like, I mean, I could make it work if I really needed to. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get a worker here. We can try. We might be able to get one of those farmers. I think they're gonna see us. We're not gonna be able to get a worker from here, not sneaking in. We could maybe assault the place, but I think even then, with their numbers, that would not go well for us. What if I say go try and knock this dude out? Someone behind you? Oh yeah, we're being chased. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Okay, never mind. Fall back. That is not gonna work. Why don't you come back up to like Fort Monroe area? Oh, Southern Hivers, you guys are a bunch of bullies. Actually, are we the bullies? Are we the bad guys? I love that one skit. I don't even know what show it's from, but the one when they're like pretending to be the Nazis. They're like, wait, are we the baddies? With the skulls on our hats. So funny. Oh, I've also been meaning to tell you, yeah, because my school year's been hectic, I haven't had a lot of time for a lot of stuff, but I've been reading this book during my lunches and a little bit like in the morning. It's actually usually when I'm making breakfast and also my lunch. But this book that I've been reading is super cool. It's called I think it's Dawn. I've forgotten the author's name, but it's a really cool sci-fi book. It's basically the premise is there's like these aliens who like saved some humans after they like had a nuclear war and basically destroyed the Earth. And so they just saved a couple humans and they're trying to just like basically crossbreed with them. But it's not like what you'd think. They're taking some human DNA and mixing it into their own because these aliens just have like a hunger for DNA that's different than theirs, and they're just constantly evolving. And that's like how they evolve is they just like go through the universe just taking DNA of the locals that they find and incorporating it. But they call it a trade, and so they give them some of their DNA, so it like makes humans better and stronger and all that stuff. Okay, we got a blooded raid. Is that what I think it is? Reavers. Okay, so we got Reavers coming. Where are the Reavers at again? They're like over here, aren't they? I don't even see it. Oh, it's up there. I see. You know what, Silas? Why don't you go over there and try and see what's going on with this blooded raid? I think that might be a good use of our scout, is just kind of seeing what's coming our way. Most likely, what I'm thinking is we'll just take everyone and move them back to Morn. It's either that or the raid's gonna get attacked by the wildlife that's around here and we won't have to worry about it at all, which is a very distinct possibility in the southeast. I definitely think that could happen. So yeah, this book, I've been really interested in it because it's not like, you know, like the typical narrative in sci-fi where it's just like humans colonizing space and going everywhere. It's like humans are basically these captives of these creatures and they don't really have much say in what happens to them. And yeah, it's just really cool. And the character kind of like starts consenting to them taking their DNA because they've like wired your brain so it's like you get this positive feedback loop from it. It's just like super weird. It's just kind of an interesting take on the whole sci-fi thing. Not unlike Kenshi when it's just like so bizarre and alien where you're just like, I can't stop reading this. Though definitely that Southern Hivers right there. What are they chasing? They're just following someone. Okay. And there's a oh, the black gorillas. Oh well, they're about to get wrecked. Is what I'm predicting is gonna happen here. Or not. Nope, nope. Getting wrecked. That guy lost their leg. Well, if we wanted some drone guards, we could easily get some drone guards. But I think our top priority is just seeing what this Reaver raid is gonna be like. If it's a number that we can handle or what. And we could just crossbow the leader. We'd need to go buy some bolts, but I think the anti-slavers have some bolts for sale, so we could go there and do that. It'd be a nice way of just preventing the attack. See, this is what we get for building a house down there. There's also just I'm just wanting to maybe have someone get started on armor crafting if it's possible. I bet it's not, for whatever reason. Like, we probably need like fabric or something. Yeah, we're gonna need fabrics for that. Well, at least we got that set up. And we're gonna need to make armor plating, so we're gonna need an armor plating bench. Where's that? We've got plate beating station. Yeah, we'll do that like right here. And we should have some iron plates to work with there. And then we'll go back to Silas. I just kind of want to first see what we're dealing with, just to know if we should be concerned. Yeah, but the aliens in this, you know, it's so crazy. Like, I haven't read a book for fun in like maybe a decade. Like, seriously, like, it's been forever. And I used to do that all the time when I was younger. And like, I used to read this one series called Dragonlance. And like, if you're not familiar with it, it's kind of like, it's like okay fantasy books, but there's a lot of them. So if you want to like deep dive into a universe, great series. I think there was like, I've still got a bookshelf at my parents' of them. There's like over 40 of them in there. And I feel bad because it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of a cool collection, but they're just like sitting there not being used. And I kind of want to donate them, actually, now thinking about it, so that someone else could get some enjoyment from those books. Because I'm not going to reread them, because like I said, they're like okay fantasy. They're not like epic and regarded as like cultural phenomenon like Lord of the Rings or something like that, which I also have the trilogy. I haven't actually read through all of them. I think I read through like the first one or two. And I also read all of The Hobbit, but that was when the movies were coming out, you know? And, you know, it's going back to what I was saying earlier. I haven't read for fun in so long. I've been really enjoying reading for fun this book. And I actually, the book Dawn, it was on Amazon, the Kindle thing for free. And so I didn't even have to pay for it. And it's just like, dude, this book is awesome. Like, it's absolutely just like crazy. And like, I really like how the descriptions of it, they constantly are changing what you think the aliens look like in your head, especially in the first like few chapters. Okay, here we go. Here are the Reavers. So, and it's just interesting because with the movie, you see them and it's like, okay, that's the aliens, right? But not really the case with a book. You know, it's kind of like the Lovecraftian horror. You can't really capture Lovecraftian horror. It doesn't really work in a movie. There's a good chunk of these guys. Enough where I'm thinking we probably are not going to be able to hold them off. Just because of the numbers. And there's a lot of them that are just awful units stats wise. So I'm thinking we're going to want to run them into some enemies or something. I mean, if Silas gets close to them, will they refocus on you? No. We could probably just knock out a whole bunch of them. We could do the crossbow, or we could just knock you out. Did they have any hivers on them? No, not a single hiver. They do have crossbows though, so we don't want to get spotted by them. These crossbows are gonna be insta kills for some people. Silas, come over here. Stop goofing off over there. Yeah, I think our best bet is to probably just watch these dudes. Kind of see where they go. Silas, why are you moving so slow there, bud? Should be able to knock this guy out. There we go. Guaranteed knockout. Take their weapon. We'll just leave him without a weapon. Sorry, bud. I know it sucks that you got enslaved by these guys, but I am not myself gonna get enslaved by reavers. That is a rough deal. I'm gonna see if I can actually shackle you. Yeah, because we can. We might as well free some of these guys. And then they might leave them. No longer fight for them. Okay. We'll keep on keeping on with this, I think. Seems to be working well for us. If we keep up with this for long enough, we might actually dwindle them down to being manageable. Okay, but I am looking at the time. It's been a little bit over a half hour, so I'm probably gonna end once we're done lockpicking this guy. Come on. We got a 90% chance this should work, right? There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end here. Thank you for joining me. This has been Orange One.